understand this. If you see here under stream connection that the connection is poor connection, you need to hop back over to your Streamlabs OBS or OBS, wherever your streaming software is, and you need to.
Test. All right. Copy. There we go. Hello there everyone. Alex here with Luxat Games, and we're about to try playing a Vintage Cube draft. I'm going to try live streaming this, so this is my first time trying to live stream on YouTube, so let's see how that goes. Let's get started. So it's actually going to be, I think, under the limited queues, not the constructed. Vintage Cube, 100 play points, let's go. Join the draft queue. Also, as always, shout out to Dylan. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these and make them a lot bigger so everyone can see what we're picking, including myself. My first thoughts here are definitely Demonic Tutor, one Power Stone, or Show and Tell, because I just like playing Show and Tell big monster decks. But I just can't pass the Demonic Tutor, so we're going to start by picking that. So, how's everyone out there? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Oh. Let's see, our next pick. Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor. Those two definitely synergize. I like decks that Jace goes in. I'm going to go ahead and take the Dark Ritual there. Channel, huh? I mean, we're going to go ahead and take this Channel, because I don't see us passing that. We have Demonic Tutor to help assemble a two-part combo of Channel plus Big Threat. Helicopter going above. I do live near a military base, so you know. So you know. So let's see. My next pick, ooh, Imperial Seal or Scarab God. Guess we could also have Incubation Druid. Metalworker could also go in the kind of deck we're trying to build. I'm going to go ahead and just take the tutor though. Next pick, let's see. Yawgmoth's Bargain, huh? Yawgmoth's Bargain, huh? Well then. Walking Ballista, that's kind of a big colorless thing we can do. But we have a lot of the Storm cards coming together as well. Just something to note. Bolas's Citadel, huh? Bolas's Citadel, huh? Well then. That's kind of spicy. So we've got Channel, Bolas's Citadel, which both kind of tax our life total. But there's no guarantee we're playing Channel. There's very high likelihood we're playing Channel. But no necessary guarantee. Additionally, we have some pretty powerful effects in Demonic Tutor, Imperial Seal. This is just the first pack. It's kind of wild. I feel like this is shaping up. I have not played this cube before. Do I just take the Wishclaw Talisman? Is that where we're at? I'm just going to take the Wishclaw Talisman. That puts us up to 3 tutor effects. 3 tutor effects, a fast mana, Bolas Citadel, Channel, huh? I feel like we have the makings of a deck. Mind you, I don't normally draft, so definitely give me feedback if you see that I should be picking something different and I'm missing out on that. I would love to know. Alright, let's see what we got back here. LED, huh? You know, I'm going to go ahead and take this LED. I'm not very good at building Storm, but I'm going to go ahead and take this LED just in case that is what we're trying to do. That might be what we're shaping up to do here. If it is, cool. See what our next card's going to be. I feel like it's just a fetch land, but it could be Harmonize, it could be Pulse. I think I'm just going to take a fetch land here. Not that useful at the moment, but if we pick up a Bayou later, it could be great. Alright, so, you know, I feel like I generally like playing the show and tell type archetype, like I said when I first saw the first pack with the show and tell in it, but it looks like we're kind of finding ourselves in more of a Storm-based show. Tis Quagmire Night's Whisper here. I think for now I'm just going to take Night's Whisper. There's no guarantee I'm playing that channel. Once again, still a pretty good chance of it. Metalworker's still here, huh? Go ahead and take that. Bolas's Citadel is an artifact, so is Wishclaw Talisman and Walking Ballista. Probably never casting that, but we'll take it. It is a draw card. These are just going to be some cards for us to put on our sideboard in case we find that we're against mono red aggro. I guess we might play Master of the Fells. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hide this. Wait. Wink. Alright, let's see what we have here. Urza High Lord Artificer, huh? Urza High Lord Artificer. That's a card. Grave Titan's a card too. We could have a very solid mono black deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and snag the Urza here though. Feel like that's a very solid choice. Even if it is our first blue card. Tinker, huh? Well, I suddenly feel much better about my last choice because now we can tinker for this Bolas's Citadel. Yeah, this is feeling pretty hot. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this LED back in here because it's pretty darn likely we're playing it now. This kind of shaped up pretty quick, actually. Let's go. Gonna go ahead and put the chat box out there as well. Alright, let's see. Exhume, that's a card we could play. Regisar. I don't just feel that great though. I'm feeling like it's probably Deemer Signet. Rakdos' return plus channel can be a powerful interaction as well. I think we're just gonna go for the Signet. More artifacts for Tinker, the better. Rory's Wake, not that interesting. Ravager's not that interesting. Animate Dead's pretty good. Especially against the Reanimator decks. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Could take the Flooded Strand, but we don't really have a duel to get with it yet. I passed Underground Sea earlier. Just a moment ago, actually. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ulamog. That's a big one. Monoflare Baral. Huh. This works great with channel if we were going that direction, which I don't think we are. I'm just going to take the Baral here. Yep. My deck is looking pretty good, I think. I'm not much of a limited person, so I'm not sure how good it is. But we'll see. Chromox. Chromox seems good. Frantic Search seems like it could be okay, but I think we're just going to take the Chromox. It's another artifact to reveal to a metalworker. It's fast mana. We can play it without imprint for an Urza. It seems like we can play it without imprint for a Tinker. If we do find a Blightsteel Colossus, we will snag that too, as currently our best Tinker target, and really our only Tinker target, is Bolas's Citadel. Not that I'm complaining. Bolas's Citadel is great. Recurring Nightmare. Well, that's a hell of a card. But so is Cabal Ritual. I'm going to go ahead and take this Ritual. I've never played Storm in Limited before. And we don't really have a Storm payoff. Our current Storm payoff is pour all our mana into a Walking Ballista. So, good chance that we don't even play that. So, keep that in mind. Fetch lines of potential consideration. I think I'm going to take the Languish here just as a sweeper. Take this for potential splash, but probably not going to play it. That my sideboard, probably not going to play it. Put that my sideboard, probably not going to play it. I'm going to do that with a lot of cards, apparently. That's okay. Skull Clamp's an interesting one because we can obviously tinker it away, but I don't think it's worth playing. I do think Languish is worth playing. I'm going to take Avengers Zendikar. Just because if we do end up playing Channel, which looks less and less likely, Avengers, not too bad of a target. Even on just 2 or 3 lands. Alright, let's see what we have here. Various Karns. A Mystical Tutor. Which can tutor for Tinker. Sheoldred. Prime Time. I'm feeling like it's probably the Mystical Tutor or the Karn. I'm thinking it's probably going to be the Mystical Tutor in this deck. As much as I would love for it to be this Karn, because especially since we have that channel. But this Mystical Tutor can also, I believe, find channel. Sorcery, yep. Let's see. Gush. Phase. Tanglewire. Ooh, Tanglewire. Tanglewire seems kind of interesting. I have no idea what a Fallen Shinobi does. Interesting. Gush is definitely the quote-unquote storm card to take here. However, Is it Gush or is it Daze? I'm feeling like we're just going to take the Gush. Yep. Yep. Tendrils. Hello, Tendrils, my old friend. I don't think we can pass on it. I think we should just take the Tendrils. Ooh, and Tomb. Tomb's pretty good. Assault Monolith is pretty good too, though. Someone's going to have a really sweet Reanimator deck. As much as I wish it was us. We're going to go ahead and take this artifact. Makes a whole bunch of mana. Ooh, a top. Top or Duress? I'm going to go ahead and take the top. We could have Yawgmoth and Urza in the same deck. And as cute as that sounds, it just seems like a hard pass. As much as it feels like Lotus Bloom's probably going to be too slow in this format, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Feels like by the time it comes off Suspend, it's probably not going to be fast enough. Turnabout, I just don't think we have it. Let's take Relic. Grand Dynamo, of course. I mentioned we don't have the Turnabout, and it's like, nah, here's the additional mana you would have loved. Alright. Alright, this is fine still. This is still okay. We've got like Wish Claw Talisman, we've got Demonic Tutor, we've got Imperial Seal. Of course, Karn's gone. We knew Karn would be gone, though. We're not going to lie to ourselves and say we didn't know Karn would be. Let's take Deluge for the sideboard. Currently, we're looking like we're going to be on 15 lands, which feels a little heavy. Let's see if we can find one more playable spell. Just one more playable spell, please. He's just a tad bit bigger. See what we get. Alright, let's see. Manamorphose is kind of a ritual in our deck, but the red, green, and the cost actually, ironically, is a little hard for us. I think I'm just going to take the Tingle Wire here. This is a discard spell, but it's not a very good one. Guess we take it for the sideboard. Yeah. I mean, it's fine, but it's not Thoughtseize or Duress. Let's put it that way. Take the ritual and the color we're not in. No Black Lotus, no Mox. That's unfortunate. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Looks like Reanimator would have been the deck to be in this one, though. Especially since all the Entomb effects came late, so most people, including myself, probably would have abandoned the deck. See, we're now playing Wood Foothills, there's no reason to fetch, and life matters a lot in our deck that has both Yawgmoth's Bargain and Bolas the Citadel. It'd be nice if we had a way to buy back this from the graveyard, Tendrils from the graveyard, but we won't. We have no Past in Flames or anything of that nature. Does that mean that we don't keep Lion's Eye Diamond? I think we still keep the Lion's Eye Diamond, even with that little bit of a non-bow. Definitely want to make sure I have enough blue sources to cast Urza. Do it like that. Guess Lion's Eye Diamond still works pretty well with Yawgmoth's Bargain and Citadel. This is a blue source. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut the Tingle Wire. Try it like that. Alright. Find our first opponent. Playing Storm. It's kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. If the deck's terrible, definitely leave a comment down below. Tell me why you thought it was terrible. If you think there's a pick that we should have made differently, definitely let me know. If you liked the deck, if you like the content, leave a like. It matters a lot. And remember, follow us on Twitter, subscribe if you like to see future content, and also drop us a follow on Twitch. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so round one. We don't need to see our graveyard popped out with this deck. Tinker plus our only target in hand. No black source. Off to a good start. Tendrils of Agony, Dark Ritual. Alright. So starting on 5. Let's go ahead and keep. Bottom. Seems fine. Oh, okay, I was going to say, I thought the opponent was going to be the mono red deck, which is burn spells, aggressive creatures, get you dead fast, Chandra's Phoenixes, shocks, bolts, you know, the whole shebang. Instead, it looks like it's going to be a Reanimator deck. Oh, Ugin and Balance, huh? Well, that scares me a lot of it. A lot of it. Go ahead and play a top and pass the turn. So we're going to hope this top turns into a Bolas' Citadel. let's go ahead and cast this Brawl. And pass turn. So next turn we can cast Tinker and we can cast Opponent did not flash back the Faithless Looting there. I could Tinker this turn. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with Night's Whisper. Draw some cards. Play Swamp. Play Demonic Tutor. Snag that Tinker. And play out a Relic. Relic our opponent. And I don't think we attack him with the Brawl. I don't think the 1 point damage matters. And if the opponent has a flash blocker, that could be really bad for us. Alright, what's the opponent's 4-drop? Ajani Vengeance. Sure. Probably going to Helix our Brawl. That's fine. Alright, so having this Relic of Progenitus in play is also kind of nice. Because, alright, let's start by, might as well take a card out of their graveyard first. Tinker, we're going to sack this. Top plus Citadel makes it very hard to, well, much harder for us to whiff. Case in point. Let's go ahead and top. Wishclaw Talisman will allow us to shuffle. It's not yet, so 1, 3. Play this for 2 life. Play this, we have nothing to imprint, unfortunately. Draw a card. Let this triggered ability resolve. Cast this for 1 life. Draw a card. This is for 1 life. Cast this for 4 life. Cast this. Ooh, Urza. Urza's great. Alright, cast Urza. Yield to that. So if we do black on this, it's storm count 8. It's not quite lethal yet. So let's go ahead and do top a couple more times. I didn't need to do it that time. That's fine. Alright, so 3 more. Wish. We're going to go ahead and go get Tendrils. And Tendrils our opponent. I should have topped a couple more times, but that's fine. Messing it up already. Whoopsies. That's fine. Put our opponent to 3, pass the turn. Should have topped 2 or 3 more times. Oh well. I don't think it matters. I think the opponent's still dead. But let's find out. What do you have, opponent? Sure. Definitely messed up by not topping 2 more times. Of note, for those of you that have never streamed while playing, yeah, oops. Definitely a little more distracting. Should have paid more attention. Yep. Mistakes that never would have happened in paper. Alright, opponent, what are you going to grab? You have 3 mana. potentially you can go grab your 4th mana. But that'd be an interesting use of your talisman, is to use a land to go grab a land. Especially considering you know you'd give it back to us. Mad at myself for not topping 2 more times. We obviously had the life for it. We were still at 3. Just a punt. Definitely a punt. Still pretty likely to seal this game up. Opponent is only at 3 and we have a 4-4 in play. But we'll see. Opponent has a Wrath of God. That could be kind of bad for us. Also, only would have had to top 1 more time if I had attacked, but I explained my reasoning on the turn of not attacking, so that's fine. Alright, opponent. Thank you for my talisman back. What do you have? O-ring. Sure. I'm assuming they're O-ringing our construct, because otherwise they're dead. Yes, that's fine. And it's our turn. So we won't have access to Thran Dynamo, but we will have access to a Bolas's Citadel, which is pretty good. Ooh, does the opponent have a 2-drop something as well? Alright, let's draw. Like a Ball Ritual. Go ahead and Talisman. Do we have a way to win the game from here? We do. It's attack a bunch of times with our Urza, which we can't do because of their Johnny Vengeant. Oh god, I actually punted this game in a way that matters. I punted this game in a way that matters. Alright. Alright. Well. Top back down. And concede. They can tap down the Urza every time it would attack. I'm never living that one down. Never living that one down. So sorry, everyone out there. I see the opponent's also playing Planeswalker Control. It doesn't really matter. We would have had them dead if I had just not misplayed. Go ahead and cut an island. Go down to 14 lands, bring in a Rotting Regisaur. I'd yell at me, so feel free to yell at me. Whoops. So for those of you wondering why I'm so upset with myself, if I had just simply looped the Senses Divining Top 2 more times at a cost of 1 life apiece, the Tendrils of Agony would have been lethal. I, in my haste, forgot that the opponent was no longer at 20 life, and therefore thought that the Tendrils for 20 damage would be lethal. It was not, and our opponent managed to win the game. So let's take the play and see if we can not misplay our way out of a win again. I think we can do better than this one. I think this one... This one's actually fine. Put back a swamp. Play a top on one and pass. I guess we could have also played out the LED, but I don't know if the opponent has like smash effects as well. I guess they're more likely to have Thalias, so go ahead and start by spinning. Tinker's a pretty good find there. So unfortunately, I can't flip the top and Lion's Eye Diamond and Tinker this turn. But I am going to play out the LED and pass the turn. So we can either turn the LED into Bolas's Citadel, which seems really good to me. Ooh, did the opponent just miss their second land drop? Or are they good? Yeah, no, they're good. Sapphire, sure. Ooh, they have a metal worker. Sure. Alright, let's draw. Go ahead and play land. Go ahead and tinker. Away LED. You have Forceful opponent? Alright, sweet. Bolas's Citadel. Land on top. Alright, well, that doesn't matter because we have top. We're probably not messing it up this time, opponent. Just so we're clear. And we already have the Imperial Seal to guarantee that we have them dead this time. And we are not going to mess it up. I don't blame the opponent for not conceding, because, yeah. We messed it up last time. We're definitely going to get to the correct storm count this time, though. I cast Imperial Seal. Tendrils of Agony back on top of our library. Cast Tendrils, target our opponent. Same targets. Go to 3, kill our opponent. Alright, we got him game 2. We would have been undefeated had I not punted game 1. Alright, any changes we want to make? Maybe Inquisition? I kind of like what we're doing. Let's just go with it. Seems like our Storm deck is kind of good. You know, I'm just not feeling it. I think this is a mulligan on 7. I'm going to go ahead and keep this, thanks to the London mulligan, allowing me to do this and put that back into my deck. And I know it's on the bottom, so I know for a fact I won't be drawing it on 1. Yep. See what the opponent has on 1. Turn 1, Dimir Signet. Sure. Are we just playing the mirror this whole time? That would be great. Except they actually have Moxen, which is, you know, almost cheating. Alright, let's go ahead and get this Wish Claw down. And we're hoping to rip a blue source off the top, as there's no double blue source that we can go get with this to allow us to tinker in the same turn. Of note, we can tinker this away after we wish with it, which is kind of neat. Ready. Yeah, that's pretty hot. That does it, right? This doesn't give it back until the end of turn. The opponent gains control of it. So they gain control of it immediately. So I can play this out at 4. This for 3. Alright, so let's start with this. Chrome Mox is the card in our deck that would allow us to go, right? Because we can imprint the Gush. Alright, let's try it. So 4. Dynamo. Float 3, Wish, cost 1. Go get Chrome Mox. Where are you, Chrome Mox? Chrome Mox. Yes, Chrome Mox. Imprint this Gush. And go for the Tinker. I think we do sacrifice the Chrome Mox over the Thran Dynamo, because the Thran Dynamo still provides a lot of value afterwards. Bolas Citadel, good running. Alright, well, still they haven't, we've got it in play. We've got it in play. Something like an Imperial Seal on top of our library would just be insane. Unfortunately, they do get to use Wishclaw Talisman, so if they have a way to kill Bolas' Citadel, it is dead. Nonetheless, I think that this was probably our best route to win this Game 3. This Game 3 we shouldn't even be playing if I had been a competent Magic player. Sorry, everyone. If you like to see misplays, definitely follow me on Twitch. This doesn't need to be gigantic and covering my opponent's whole battlefield. Let's move it. Hopefully we don't have another land underneath it. If we do have a Sensei's Divining Top, we do just get to kill our opponent. But not necessarily down and out. Okay, your Signet resolves opponent. You don't have quite enough to cast a Bolas' Citadel. You didn't discard one last turn either, which would have let you Daretti it back. Ready? Storm counts 1. Hey there, Gracie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, opponent's deciding on what they've Wishclawed for. DK all day, what are you gonna get with your Wishclaw? What oh what do you wish? So unfortunately, both white and red have several spells that can kill a Bolas' Citadel. Let's find out which one they went and grabbed. It's a Vindicate. The Oblivion Ring they got us with last game. Alright. So we get the last wish on this, which is kind of cool. They didn't tick up their Planeswalker, which is downright terrifying. Go ahead and use Wishclaw Talisman. See, they don't know. They think that they took away our only way to draw cards. Little did they know, we've got ways to draw cards. Yawgmoth's Bargain. Alright, let's go ahead and get this in play. And then I think we just skip the turn and we just plan on killing them next turn. Okay, opponent. Stop us from killing you with this Yawgmoth's Bargain. It's possible we could have just killed him that turn, but I don't think it was possible. After drawing 17 cards or 16 cards like we will at the end of this turn, probably likely we'll get there though. Okay, opponent has black-red floating. Changing that into Grixis. And with our Grixis colors, they are what? Brazen borrowing my Yawgmoth's bargain? Don't steal it, that would scare me. Teferi, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. I hate this card so much. I hate this card so much. For those of you that aren't aware. In all formats this card is legal in. I dislike it. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. Luckily they don't have a Narset in play, so they can't stop us from drawing a few. Ooh, there's a top. Okay, so ideally we keep ourselves out of dying to bolt range. We are drawing quite a few lands here, but you know, when you draw a million spells, you are going to draw a few lands. Lustblum's going to be way slow and uncastable with this Teferi in play. Woohoo, Rotting Registrar, that one's castable. Dark Ritual, there's some mana. Let's keep it coming. Tendrils, sure. Baral, yeah. So this is a 2/2 with double strike. Alright, so we don't want to go down below 4. I guess they only have black floating though, so they can't even activate that. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't want to die to Bolt or Shock. Mystical Tutor, is that good enough? Yeah, probably. Draw one more card. I would dead to Bolt. Alright. Take our enchantment back, opponent. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Alright, well, I deserve everything that's happening to me right now. I deserve absolutely everything that's happening to me right now. Discard all the cards in your hand. I have to click done to discard my hand. Alright, cool. So sweet, the opponent lost literally nothing. And we have lost the game. Alright, no, don't worry, opponent. We will be conceding. Well played. Well played. That's unfortunate. We definitely lost game 3 that we didn't have to play. So, while it's a rough start, I will say that if we had to play a third game, that was a fun third game to play. Format's fun, that's for sure. Alright, let's get to our next match. What our next opponent is playing. Lost the die roll means we get an extra card in our hand. And a big shout out to Dylan Yad as our newest subscriber. I appreciate you as always. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan this one. This is our life. I'm going to 5. Alright, this is the keep. Play us on 1, play us on 2. Guess we just do it like that. Alright, well, we have to have Walking Ballista survive and this Mystical Tutor not get countered. So let's see if we can have both of those things happen. Well, I guess the Tinker too, right? We have to make sure the Tinker doesn't get countered. Oh. Double island, huh? Well, let's see if this Mystical Tutor even resolves. Alright, well, we're gonna Tinker. Go ahead and cast our Walking Ballista on 1. In addition to being a potential win con, it is a 1/1. See if the opponent's playing multiple colors. No, they are playing mono blue, it looks like. Definitely mono blue. Well. See, we don't want to get blown up by a Snapcaster Mage, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and Tinker. See if this resolves. Yeah, opponent could not tap their lands any faster. That is totally reasonable, opponent. Into 3 islands, I didn't expect Tinker to resolve either. I didn't expect it to resolve either. Hopefully everyone out there is having a wonderful night, though. Opponent cast Preordain. Academy not tapping for mana there definitely was part of the reason why I wanted to go before Academy allowed them to unlock 3 mana counter spells. They just Time Warped us. Alright, well the opponent's going to do the Time Warp again. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness appears to be taking its toll. Joke's on you, opponent. We didn't have anything good in our hand anyways. Ha. Ha, Mind Twist. Ha. We didn't have anything good after you countered our Tinker anyways. I don't like this card. This one right here, not a fan. This one, real good against our deck. Real good. Not so good against Bolas's Citadel, though. So, you know, we could run off a couple lands, naturally draw a Citadel. We could still have a game here. Well, that was the worst draw in our deck. I think this is the only removal spell in our deck currently, too. Yep, charges up their thing, gets the charge counter off. Vigilantes played this game very well. Yep, Portal resolves. That was a good draw. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the top. Remember, there's an Narset in play and concede. That's great. Alright, so what the plan was is to cast a Wishclaw Talisman this turn. Then we draw into top next turn. Top can draw into Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual, I'd have double checked the mana first, but I think we would have had 7 mana so that we could have gone and grabbed Bolas's Citadel and cast it. I, however, forgot that there was a Narset in play, even after bitching about it for almost 2 straight minutes, so my bad. This is our defense against Narset right there. Let's go. I'm gonna go and keep this. This can find Demonic Tutor as well. What have you got, opponent? A million fast mana and no payoff. Oh my god, what a thought receives resistant hand. Alright, we're gonna take your earliest fixing, I guess. Awkward. Awkward. Well, depending on our draw next turn, this Mystical Tutor is gonna definitely go get something. Feeling like that something is just gonna be like a Demonic Tutor. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Could also make it Seal. Now let's make it Demonic Tutor. Go ahead and cast it while they're tapped down. And I mean, the play could definitely be to get Bolas's Citadel here. Actually, just gonna go ahead and grab top here. We have a lot of tutor effects, and Tinker plus or top can help us find a lot of our combos, even if we have to tinker it away for a Citadel. Alright, opponent. Do you still just have a million mana in hand? Or do you draw an action spell? Or are you currently contemplating what we Demonic Tutored? Bet you can't guess. Bet you can't guess. Oh no, a spell. Ew, a spell. We can't beat spells. Alright, let's tap our stuff down. Huh. We hit the Tinker. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and pass the turn. So this will tap down 3 of their things. And then we can tinker this away into Bolas's Citadel and start going off. Sweet. Wow, and they hit a portal. Nice. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Wait. 3. Draw. It'd be so nice to have top plus. Alright, well, let's set up our top cards by Cabal Ritualing first. Spinning the top. If our top cards are terrible, we don't have to go this turn. Huh. Wow. I don't think we're going this turn. We're just gonna pass. Alright, they have to put all the triggers on the stack. They're already in the stack on the right order, so let's see if the opponent keeps them that way. Yep. Cards, destroy everything, homage, draw a card. Alright. Draw your card, opponent. Alright, that's pretty good too to get to tap. See if they actually have a payoff. Not necessarily a payoff yet, and I think that's the only card they've had time to draw. So, oh no, they drew an extra card this turn. And it was a draw too. Not exactly ideal for us. Relic, sure. Alright. We're gonna try and go. Tap down these. Play this. LED. Tinker. Bank LED. Does this resolve opponent? It does. Sweet. We get to go. Alright, Bolas of Citadel. Let's go ahead and draw a card, put this on top of its owner's library. Do you have a way to bounce Bolas of Citadel? Okay, that's just charge counter. That's fine. That's fine. Cast. Flip. Cast. Flip. Cast. Draw. Cast. Huh. This is X equals 0. Go ahead and get out of our way though. Draw. Cast. Draw, cast. It's costing us 1 life each time. Alright, this time we actually get to get something out of it. Hers is pretty good too. Let's draw. Cast. Only cast out with Bolas of Citadel, so let's go ahead and draw. Cast. Now we have Gush in hand. Then cast by returning 2 islands to our hand. Not draw Tendrils. Sweet. Tendrils on top of our library. Kill our opponent. Boom. Same targets, opponent. Got there. Got there. Storming them dead. Storming them dead in cube. Storming them dead in cube. Got him. Got him. Alright, so sideboarding. We won't change anything. We know they're an artifact stack. Let's go. Let's go. This one's a keep. Alright. I'm gonna start with discard. Discard right here. Let's see, opponent was an Emery or something that you have in your hand. Okay, you have exactly 1 thing that costs less than 3. Treachery. Yeah, we only have Baral as a creature, so that one's not going to be very good for you. Alright, Spellseeker goes away, and we just have to hope you don't get to Time Warp or Ugin. I kept a little bit of a risky one. This one's also going to ding him for 3 a turn. Because, you know, Mono Crypt, you never win the flip. Oh, it's so lucky. Oh, it's so lucky. Play an island to show us how lucky you are, opponent. So I'm going to go ahead and Whisper here to draw 2. Goes to 7 cards in hand. And then we can just pass. Next turn we can Wish Claw plus top. Ugh, Academy. That's a time warp. Yep. Remember when we said we needed them not to draw a second blue source? That's like a second blue source on steroids. Well, at least it 3'd them this turn. Their own Urza. Nice. Hmm. Alright, well, I doubt they can actually mill us, so let's go ahead and seal. Tinker. And cast Wish Claw. Pass turn. Three. Opponent won the flip. Opponent's lucky. Lucky. Ujin, sure. This is going to be a -2 on Ujin. It is. Alright, that might have been a reason to play out the Walking Ballista instead. But I guess then they just plus the Ugin instead of minus. So I can either wait a turn and take some damage, or I can do it now and not have top. Okay, I'm just going to pass the turn. Even though their life total is kind of low, we could probably try to play to them missing on that or something. I think top plus Citadel is very likely to get us there next turn, even with the opponent hitting us as hard as they can this turn. Emery is pretty good. Those Ashiok and Mind Twist. Sweet. Alright, opponent's going to get in there for 3. Did they spin Urza? Doesn't look like it. Also means that they might have Mana Drain again, which if that's our last card in hand, I'm going to be very, very salty. Alright, there's the spin offer. There's a Coalition Relic, that's fine. They have 1 card left in hand, and it could still be Mana Drain because they got very lucky off that Relic. But I don't believe it is anymore because they did spin with the Urza. Wow, it's just a bunch of terrible cards, isn't it? Thankfully, we get to shuffle. Do I just want to cast Languish next turn? Like, we take 3 more damage off the Ugin. No. I don't think we're about that life. Got this 1/1 Walking Ballista. Let's tinker it away. Turn it into the almighty Bolas's Citadel. Ooh, Dark Ritual. We're going to go ahead and cast that one. That one costs 4 life, so let's go ahead and draw a card. Demonic Tutor, huh? Go ahead and just draw that one. Five, so that's already enough. So all we need to do is Demonic Tutor. I need mystical, don't I? Alright. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, if I cast the Brawl there, it would have worked too? No, because I still would have been one short. Okay. Alright, well, as long as I haven't messed it up yet, I'm feeling okay about that. That's exactly 3 life, so can't do that one. One's 2 life, so can't do that one, unfortunately. Let's draw. Let's play. Let's tutor. Yeah, because if I could have tutored for mystical earlier, but I can't because it wouldn't have been castable. Darn. Should I have gone for Lion's Eye Diamond earlier? No. If I tutored for Lion's Eye, still wouldn't have had the ability to do anything. For Chromox, still wouldn't have done it. Okay. I think we died, and it's very possibly due to my own play. If you saw alignment won this game, definitely please let me know below. I'm going to go ahead and concede, and we'll play their opponent. This is why I'm not smart enough to play Storm decks. Alright, opponent won the match. Let's go ahead and move on to our next match. Wonder if anyone knows, do you know if these are a best of 3 or best of 5? I have no idea. My first time doing a recorded cube draft of this, and first time playing this vintage cube for sure. Alright, go to our match. Love to play first. Yeah, on board. This is turn 3 Bolas's Citadel, right? Island LED pass. Alright, opponent's gonna play a Relic, sure. Unfortunately for us, not so much for them, we don't have much that works in the way of the graveyard. Tinker. Play out Signet, I think. Also play out Talisman, I think I'm actually going to do. And pass to the turn. Opponent's going to eat our Mystical Tutor, which we don't really care about. Sure. Like I said, we don't really care about it. Ooh, opponent has 3 mana. Everflowing Chalice, sure. Is this their Tinker? This is their Tinker, isn't it? Sure. What have you got, opponent? Blightsteel Colossus. They got the Blightsteel? That's so unfair. That is so unfair. Well, we can't crack LED anymore, or we lose. Yeah, Tendrils being in our hand is hella inconvenient. That was the one draw in a deck I was kind of hoping to avoid there. Let's go ahead and tinker ours away. Citadel, what's on top? A land? Oh my god, it was the top. Talk about lucky. Better than good, a luck sack. Better than being good, to be a luck sack. Alright, let's keep casting these and playing these. Casting these and playing these. Languish is not that good. Because it does not persist to their turn. Oh. We are trying to flip the top. See if the opponent concedes here. Mark Tudor's pretty good. I don't think we... I'm gonna go ahead and cast it. Go get Chrome Mox. Play Chrome Mox. That. Alright. Draw. Now any Monosaurus is lethal at all because we can claw for Dark Ritual. Also, this counts as casting a spell every turn. We're just going to draw right past it. That was a Monosaurus, wasn't it? Yeah, it sure was. Alright, this is the best Monosaurus right here. Alright. Let's go ahead and sack for black, tap for black, and Tendrils our opponent. For a lethal storm count. While our opponent has Blightsteel in play. While our opponent has Blightsteel in play. That's just great. That was just great. Alright, well, opponent tinkered for a Blightsteel Colossus, and I showed them why Blightsteel Colossus is no longer played in Vintage. Well then. Languish out. Languish out, that's for sure. Let's see. We have Discard Spell potentially, and we have Deluge potentially. I think just an Inquisition's fine. I think the best way to answer Blightsteel Colossus is the way we did that game. By reducing our opponent's life total to 0. So I had to double check and make sure this wasn't a turn 1 Urza. I'm going to keep this, especially on the draw. Tendo has a lot of potential. Including just going off with Bolas' Citadel again. Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp resolves opponent. So I can cast either turn 2 Urza or turn 2 Tinker, and I think turn 2 Tinker is just better, so let's go. This one, let's go ahead and Demonic Tutor. So we can also just Demonic Tutor for the actual Citadel here, since we have the lands for it, but I don't think that that's better. I think it's better to go for the Tinker, that way if it gets countered, then that's still fine. Cygnus, sure. Hope they don't have Force of Negation here. Monolith is pretty good. Alright. Alright. I still think we just tinker away the Chrome Mox, but Monolith is pretty good there. Tinker, let's go get Citadel. And what's on top? Gush. A little painful, but I'll pay that to draw. Alright, opponent just considers that to be good enough. Alright, so we ended, apparently there's only 3. We ended 1 and 2 with our Bolas' Citadel Storm deck. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Remember to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Every subscription helps the channel and counts. And leave a like down below. It's what suggests the video to other people. Alex here with Luxac Games, giving you a shout out to my Luxac Legion. Until next time.